Imagine this. The night sky turns dark, the moon glows a haunting shade of red, and the world holds its breath. On March 13th and 14th, 2025, a total lunar eclipse, also known as a blood moon, will light up the skies across the USA. But what makes this eclipse so special? And how can you make the most of this rare celestial event? Stick around because we're about to dive into everything you need to know. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Infinity Networks, and today we're talking about one of the most breathtaking astronomical events of the decade, the March 2025 total lunar eclipse. Whether you're a seasoned stargazer or just someone who loves a good sky show, this is one event you won't want to miss. But here's the thing, lunar eclipses aren't just pretty to look at, they're also packed with fascinating science. Why does the moon turn red? What's the best way to watch it? And what else can you see in the sky that night? We're covering all of that and more, so grab a seat and let's get started. First things first, what exactly is a lunar eclipse? Well, it's all about alignment. A lunar eclipse happens when the sun, Earth, and moon line up perfectly with the Earth right in the middle. This casts a shadow on the moon, turning it a deep, coppery red. That's why it's called a blood moon. But here's where it gets interesting. Not all lunar eclipses are the same. There are partial eclipses where only part of the moon is covered, and total eclipses, like the one happening in March 2025, where the entire moon is engulfed in Earth's shadow. This is the kind of eclipse that turns the moon into that iconic red orb we all love. And guess what? You don't need any fancy equipment to see it. Unlike a solar eclipse, you can watch a lunar eclipse with just your eyes. But if you have binoculars or a telescope, even better, you'll get an up-close view of the moon's surface as it transforms. Now, let's talk about when and how to watch this incredible event. The eclipse will happen late on March 13th and early on March 14th, depending on your time zone. Here's the breakdown. 8:57 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 11:57 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, the moon enters Earth's outer shadow, called the penumbra. It'll start to dim, but you might not notice much yet. 10:09 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 1:09 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, the partial eclipse begins. This is when you'll see that iconic bite taken out of the moon as it moves into Earth's darkest shadow, the umbra. 11:26 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time to 26 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, totality begins. The moon will glow a deep red-orange, and this is the moment you've been waiting for. 12:31 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 3:31 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, totality ends, and the moon starts to brighten again. 1:47 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 4:47 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, the partial eclipse ends, and the moon returns to its normal brightness. Find a dark spot away from city lights for the best view. And if you're into photography, this is your chance to snap some stunning shots. Use a tripod and experiment with longer exposures to capture the moon's red glow. Okay, let's get into the science. Why does the moon turn red during a total lunar eclipse? It's all about light and atmosphere. When sunlight passes through Earth's atmosphere, the blue light gets scattered, while the red light bends around the Earth and hits the moon. It's like the moon is being lit up by every sunrise and sunset on Earth at the same time. Cool, right? This is the same reason our sky is blue during the day and turns red at sunset. So when you see that blood moon, you're basically seeing the combined glow of every sunset on Earth shining onto the moon. How's that for a cosmic connection? But wait, there's more. While you're out there watching the eclipse, take a moment to look around. The moon will be in the constellation Leo, near the lion's hind paw, and later it'll move into Virgo. And if you're lucky, you might also spot Jupiter and Mars in the western sky. With the moon's brightness dimmed by the eclipse, the stars and planets will shine even brighter. It's like getting a 2-for-1 deal in the night sky. So are you ready for the March 2025 total lunar eclipse? Mark your calendars, set your alarms, and get ready for a night you'll never forget. Before you go, let me know in the comments, will you be watching the eclipse? And if you've seen a blood moon before, what was it like? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more sky watching tips, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you under the stars.